Islanders, I'm not wasting any time. I'm going to go ahead and invite you to drop your anchor now. We have a heavy dose of cruise news for you today. Carnival announces its cruise director and entertainment director for the Carnival Celebration debuting later this year. We have news from the Carnival Magic in New York as a Brawl breaks out, and there's all sorts of reporting. We're going to tell you exactly what happened on this Brawl and why the ship was called in. We also have news from Norwegian. The Norwegian Sun, who hit that iceberg, is now canceling its cruise. It's returning to Seattle. We have all the details there. And we have news from Carnival Cruise Line as they beef up Occupancy. Arnold Donald, president and CEO of Carnival Corporation, says Occupancy will be at 110%. We have lots of cruise news, so why not talk about it right now on Island Time? A big happy Tuesday to all you Islanders. Thank you for stopping by Island Time today. I am Derek, and together we're going to relax in the islands as we discuss cruising and cruise news. I first want to thank you so much. For 9,500 subscribers, I have a huge goal that you can help me reach. That's 10,000 subscribers by July the 23rd. That's when I step on board the Carnival Horizon. It's a big goal, and so many of you watch the show every day or several times a week. You comment below, you hit the like button, but you haven't subscribed yet. Please consider subscribing, and of course ring that bell to receive notifications when we upload content. It's a good deal for you. I will create the content, I will share good content, I will help grow this community. All you have to do is click subscribe, ring that bell to receive notifications, and you'll get that cruise news. Speaking of which, let's get into this. We have all kinds of cruise news today. First off, congratulations are in order for Lee Mason, who's going to be cruise director on the Carnival Celebration, and Calvin Martins, who's going to be entertainment director on the Carnival Celebration. Lee and Calvin, you have earned this opportunity. A huge congratulations on behalf of me and all of us Islanders. You're going to do very, very well. Islanders, if you've cruised with Lee or with Calvin, let us know in the comment section below. Lee may see this video. He is a YouTuber. He gets on often, and he would love to see those kind words from you. Congratulations again. Now let's get into this cruise news. The Carnival Magic. Look at this picture right here. Local news reporting this. Look at this headline. Coast Guard orders cruise ship to dock after reports of a large fight. Well, we know half of that is true. We know that there was a brawl. There was a fight on board the Carnival Magic. Early in the morning, as she was coming in to dock there in New York City, we're not sure if the Coast Guard ordered the cruise ship to dock. That has not been confirmed, but it was on local news. A large fight did break out on board in the nightclub at around 5:20 a.m. At 5:20 a.m., I'm starting my day. I'm not ending my day in the nightclub. Islanders, I don't know about you. Share with us below. Are you more likely to be starting your day at 5:20, or you've stayed up all night, you've had a good time, you're ending your day? But there was a large brawl. It looks like reports show about 60 people. I mean, it was large. Reports are saying around 60 people were included in this brawl that took place early this morning as the ship was coming in to Pier 88 on West 48th Street. EMS and, of course, the NYPD were contacted. Now, it was first reported that the NYPD initially described this incident as an emergency docking. And I don't think that's the case either. Carnival is refuting that. Here's what Carnival said last night while Carnival Magic was returning to New York. A large number of guests were involved in an altercation in the nightclub. The ship arrived as scheduled this morning, and shoreside law enforcement authorities were notified and met the ship to interview suspects and witnesses and conduct investigations. There were Islanders on board this ship as well. They shared that the ship looked like it was early into port, maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes early coming into port. But remember, they were scheduled to do that anyway. They were a little bit early. NYPD were on board. They interviewed witnesses if there were charges that need to be filed. I imagine they took care of that as well. There may have been handcuffs involved. Maybe someone had a priority debarkation and got off the ship first in handcuffs. I'm not sure, but we know that it's maybe not as blown up as what we've seen on Facebook and social media today. That's the truth of what happened on the Magic. Now let's turn our focus here to a story we've been following for a couple of days now. The Norwegian Sun struck an iceberg. A growler iceberg means it's usually underwater, usually about the size of a truck or a piano. But look at this video. This iceberg looks, I'll admit, it looks bigger than what I thought the iceberg was when I read this story and reported this story yesterday. The Norwegian Sun was dealing with foggy conditions, not good conditions, and hit this iceberg. You can see in the video, it's a pretty large iceberg. And because of that, the Norwegian Sun had to cancel a stop and head straight to Juneau to assess damage. This happened on yesterday. All guests are on board. Operations continue as normal. But after the investigation and assessment from divers yesterday, Norwegian told guests that they are going to cancel the rest of the cruise. A letter was sent to all guests as well. There was an announcement, and this is what the captain said. As you may have heard from my previous announcement, in an abundance of caution, we have made the decision to cancel the remainder of the Norwegian Sun's June 21st, 2022 voyage. As such, we will be setting sail from Juneau today, which was late yesterday, returning directly to Seattle. They will be in Seattle on Thursday, but we don't have many other details. Norwegian has not shared what damage took place or what investigations need to take place to make sure that the Norwegian Sun is seaworthy. We do know that the Sun is headed to Seattle at reduced speed. We do know that operations again are as normal. Activities are taking place. People are enjoying their cruise, but it's been cut short. Norwegian is going to refund every passenger their cruise fare, 100% refund, plus you get 100% future cruise credit. And it's tough. I know it's tough. You've saved up for your vacation. You've taken the days off. You've paid for flights, paid for hotels. You wanted this experience. It's cut short. That's tough. Islanders, do you think Norwegian did passengers fair with a 100% refund and 100% future cruise credit? Let us know in the comment section below. And what would you do if your cruise was canceled? Do you have the flexibility to go find another cruise out on the West Coast? Or are you going home? You've got to get back to work. You've got to get back to home life. Let us know. I hope that these passengers have some flexibility and can still make the most of their vacation. We will keep you posted on that Norwegian Sun story, as there could be further cancellations in the days ahead. We hope that doesn't happen. Let's get to this now. Carnival Cruise Line aims for 110% occupancy. This comes from the earnings call that took place on Friday. Arnold Donald, President and CEO of Carnival Corporation, shared that Carnival Cruise Line is doing very well. And he said that he wants to beef up occupancy to 110%. Now let's talk about occupancy for a second. 100% occupancy means that there are 2 people staying in every room on the ship. That is 100% occupancy. But right now, with summertime, you're seeing families and groups of friends have 3, 4, and 5 people per room. When you add that 3rd, 4th, and 5th guest, that's when you have above 100% occupancy. And that is what Arnold Donald wants. Shareholders loved this news on Friday as Carnival stock jumped up above 12% at one point. But there are questions about this decision. There are cruise passengers who are saying, hey, can we pump the brakes a little bit? 110% occupancy is a lot. We know that COVID numbers are a little bit on the increase. Some cruise passengers are still antsy about COVID and getting COVID on board. We know that COVID, of course, it spreads on board. It does. We're vaccinated. We're tested before, but COVID, of course, does spread on board. So some people are antsy about that. Do you think the timing is right with what's going on with COVID and cruise shortages? Do you think the timing is right to get this occupancy at 110%? And speaking of cruise shortages, I wanted to share this. This is from Christine Duffy, president of Carnival Cruise Line. She's addressing cruise shortages today as she shares this. We've actually made a great progress recently with the U.S. State Department, which is providing support for us to get visas renewed. And we've been very grateful to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which has allowed us to bring some crew members in that may have expired visas so that they at least can work and we can continue to operate. Carnival Cruise Line, it's already there. They're already at 110% occupancy on most ships, which as a people watcher, as a people lover and communicator and meeting new people, I don't mind it. I don't. I can do my best to stay safe and still see a lot of new people and meet new faces. That's one thing I love about cruising, but some of you may have a different opinion. If you have a different opinion, please share that below in the comment section. Islanders, I hope you enjoyed the show today. If so, give us a thumbs up. It takes just a second to hit that thumbs up button, but that puts this video in front of so many other people who are looking for cruise news and looking for a community that you belong to. We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Island Time.